Now hello once again. Today is your lucky day. I have some videos up which was on the subject of Waterfall Valance. It's a blue valance. Anyway, I'm going to link this video to it. This will be separate as well as it will be linked to it. Because after I've made those valance, it's been some years, I'm not sure if it's been 1 year or 2 years since I've made it. But the question that was kept asked repeatedly is, what was the measurement of those water valance? Now, I always say it's no point in you doing the measurements that I have done because every window is different. But you are insisting that you need the measurements. So, lucky for you, all the stuffs are in storage and here it is. So I'm going to now pull this apart and I'm going to measure it for you, right? Now I must stress on this, right, is that all windows are different. So this either is going to be too big for your windows or too small for your windows. But seeing as you insist on having this, I'm going to give you the measurements. So I'm going to pull this apart and I'm going to give you the measurements. And when I pull it apart, it's going to be a bit ruffled. But I'll iron some of it out. Or one. That's all I need to do is just give you one measurement. While I'm doing this, I really do thank you for your interest. And you inspire me to do more. Mind you, while I'm doing this, I've got a new subject that I'm doing myself as well. I'm now taking a course on being a massage therapist, which I am enjoying it. I thought I'd do that while I wait for my workroom to be built. And then I also, with another one under my belt, I'll be offering a massage. I won't be doing any videos on massaging because that's a bit too personal. But I'm certainly going to open up a workshop. So this is the one that we're talking about. And you wanted to know the measurements of this swag valance. It's very cramped in this room at the moment, so I'm going to pull this apart for you and give you the measurements. That's all I need, is just one. Right, so I'm going to iron this for you now. Now, can you see now that is the shape of a swag? Yes? There's the shape of the swag. Now I'm going to do the measurements for you. I haven't got my yardstick, so I'm going to have to use a tape measure. Okay? Now, the depth of this swag is, let me put it in half. Right. So the depth of this swag is 21 inches. Right, and this one I've turned it under by the overlocker, so let's put the seam allowance on it as ½ inch each side. So let's say this started off at 22 inches, so that's the center part of the swag. The full span of the swag, because this is in half, right, it is 30 inches going from there to that point. Right, So to open it up, that whole thing will be 60 inches. Yes? The top bit would be, say, from there to there. From there to there is 13 inches. I'm not going to tell you of the seam allowance, what we allow for, yes. I'm just telling you this bit is the finished part. Right, so that's 13 inches. And if I was to take it from there to there, that would be, say, roughly 16 inches. Right, so you've got that point as well. Right, now I'm talking in inches, but let's go back over it again. For those who are talking in centimetres, the top bit here in centimetres is 34 centimetres. Double that and that will be 68. Double that is 68, okay? Back down to the bottom in centimetres. The span of it is, as I said, it was 30 inches, which is now 77 centimetres because it's half. So double 77, so it's 14, carry 1, 14, so that's 154 centimetres. Yeah? If my maths is wrong, you do the working out. 77 centimetres along there. Okay, so that's that done. Now, from there, the drop, from this point to that point, which is the drop, is 24.5 inches. Don't forget to add your seam allowance back on. 24, right, so that's 25. Okay, in centimetres, it is 63 centimetres plus your seam allowance. So we've got the size of this. Now, that's the normal standard swags when you're cutting out the swag. Other than this bit here, when you're doing a normal swag, which I've shown you the pattern, how to do it, this bit here would be straight for your normal swags. So that will be nice and straight. But what we did is I cut this out to give it a curve. If you watch the video, you will see what I did. This video is just about the measurements. That's what you wanted. Okay. Now we're going to talk about what did I turn in at this point here. How much did I turn in? So all this here measures 4 inches. And of that 4 inches, 2 inches was sticking up. 2 inches was sticking up. And 2 inches went through the pole. Now it's down to you, depending on what size pole you're using, to allow for this section here. So of course, if you're using a fatter pole, you're going to make this a bit bigger. If you're using it smaller, then you're going to make this smaller. But that depends on you. I cannot give you any more measurements than what is here. So all this here measures 4 inches and it's been split in half. 2 inches at the top and 2 inches at the bottom. And the middle section is where the pole went through. So that is your swags. Yeah? And that is the measurement of this swag that was hanging up for years and you needed to know. Now, have I missed anything out? No, I don't think I have. But at least now you've got the measurements. Now, swag valance. And if you want to line it, which is this middle one was line. This middle one was line. That's why you've got 2 colours. So you can do what you like. And depending on when you push it in, how much it drops by. But anyway, now you've got the measurements. I do hope that this is enough information for you. So when you watch the other videos, which is the making of Waterfall Valance, and there's 3 of them up, I think, part 1, part 2, I'm not sure if there's a part 3, but this video I would link it to it. Also this video will be up on its own. So for those who are watching this video and don't realize the reason why I made this video, It is for you to go back and look at the first video, the original video, the making of this valance. So thank you all for watching this video. This is one of my popular videos, so I hope it will really help you. And please let me know that things have worked out for you. Please, I do like your comments. I do respect everything you say. I do try to help in any way that I can. So thank you for all the years that you've been following me. And yes, I am coming back slowly because you are giving me things to do. Thank you. Thank you for watching.